Yeah, live. The comments here. Let me get the other screen. I'm waiting for the YouTube channel to come up because okay, there you go. And that's wow, that's a lot of lag. All right, so thank for everybody. Let's see, did get anybody coming in yet? Okay, now the watch symbol came on. It says 0 for now. But there was people here earlier. They always come in a little later.
Oh yeah.
You know,
It looks like your Russian friends are back.
Oh, are they in the chat again?
According to the StreamYard chat, looks like it. Third comment from the top.
Yeah, I know. If you read my comments, I addressed it. It says, "Hey, hello." It seemed Russian. Oh, here they come. Chad, CPAP, we got Gorilla Garage. Sean, yeah. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for coming down. Oh, let me get the banner going up here. There you go. And the banner said, I feel like JB now, all like out of whack right now. He's like, do this and do that and everything. All right, so there you go. I got to take it off. So I thank everybody coming down here. This is my 43rd, my goodness, 43rd live unboxing pickup show here at the Cat's Lair. Today I have a special guest hanging out with me to see some books, man. I have the Big Will.
I have arrived. Thanks everybody for joining us, and thank you for inviting me.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for coming down. Oh my goodness, it's so great. We got some people. I can't wait because I always forget what I order, so it's like a surprise. I just crack open the packages, so I don't know what's in there yet. So until I unwrap everything, we're gonna find out together what we have. So let's hit the chat stream. We got Southern Comic Skeet. What's going on? We have a Russian friend from Russia that came in the chat. Comics for All People. What's going on, my brother? And Rob Boswell, he was here. He said he'll go back to work, but he's gonna catch it on a rewind. So it's nice to have him stop by. And we're going down a list. Wow, it's a long list here. Just me and chit-chatting earlier. And we got the Gorilla Grodd Comics, what's going on? Shaw Riches, DC, Marvel, and Geek, what's going on? And Simple Incredible Podcast. Thank you guys for coming down. We're going to do some unboxing here. Like I said, Whoa.
That's just my phone. Continue.
Oh, okay. Kind of scary there.
Yeah, I'll answer this. It's my grandmother.
Oh, yeah, you must answer grandma. That is correct.
Yes, you must.
All right, I ran to what's going on, man, guys. All right, so let's start off real quick. I'm gonna grab this one at the top. This I guess I bought on eBay, I believe. It came in this bubble wrap with this wrapped around and this tied around it. So not even a Gemini, so came, with all that like that. But let's just hope that nothing happened to it. They taped it down. I took the tape off.
Yeah, depending on how you do it, that used to be our only option,
Yeah, it used to be, but the problem with this is, the reason why I even gave him a note saying please be careful when you wrap it, because you're gonna see why I said that.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me change the screen here. There you go.
I've lost weight. Ooh, that looks like a foil.
It is a foil.
Oh, yeah.
I told them to be very careful. Believe it or not, this is a deceased book. Number 4 out of 6, where I thought I was finished. I was wrong. Okay, this is guess the 4. I have the other one that's not a foil that looks just like this. So I got the foil cover, number 4. So I was wrong. Now I believe I have completed the number 4 out of 6 with this tissue. This is a Boston exclusive from a convention, I guess, from Boston. So that's the reason why I probably didn't see it, so because exclusive. Yeah, so I had to get that. Told them to be very careful. So that's how they packed it. But I did get 2 to be on the safe side. That's right. So if I get these signed, I'm gonna graded, and probably if keep the higher grade. If they both come back 98, I'm gonna just sell both. But I'm hoping one comes at least 198. So they look great. They
So
don't
hey,
any ticks.
how good is that cardboard? Is it new and fresh and sturdy? Because I've noticed people, if you reuse cardboard, you can get to where it's kind of flimsy.
This is actually like brand new hard cardboard.
Okay, good.
Yeah, very strong, especially this one. This one's really thick.
Yeah, that's the only downside to reusing packing material is if it's cardboard, it can get a little weaker.
Yeah. So everything looks great. So also wanted to mention I did place an order through Comic Exposures since December, and I still don't have the books yet. All right.
Is that the name of the place that I've heard some other people have some issues with?
Yeah, they warned me about it, but it was such a great deal that they had on there, and I jumped on it.
It's only a good deal if you actually get the books.
Yeah, if you get the books. So I emailed them, I think yesterday, to see. But if you're that type of a company and you have orders and it's a month or whatever it is, at least email the people saying, hey, your order's on back order or some type of detail at least. But they don't say absolutely nothing, and you got to go and like ask them. So we got from Heroes and Icons is in the chat. Metaphorical, what is going on, brother? DLE Comics, what's going on? Who that Comics? Mr. Roboto, what's going on, Mr. Roboto? Mr. Roboto. All right. Mr. Rob, let me just put this back at the top like this.
So are you going to be a 9/8 snob on the entire run? Do you want 9/8 only? Or will you be okay with some 9/6s? Because you mentioned about selling those off.
Well, the whole point is I'm also going to get them signed. If I'm going to get them signed, I'm going to, these are modern books. For modern books, I expect at least a 9/8. Older books, I really don't care. If I get them signed, a 7, 5, whatever, it doesn't matter. But, these, I try to get a 9/8. It should be a 9/8, for modern books. If it comes to 9/6, if I come across a 9/8, then it's on the 9/6. And, no big deal. I'll keep it. Hero Icon, is that Comic Exposure? What I was talking about earlier about my order my books that I didn't get yet, there's Comic Exposure. Yeah. I ordered my books December 13th. And I haven't received anything yet. And I just emailed them yesterday to find out anything about 3 books.
Yeah. They're holding your books hostage. Reminds you of CGC, don't it?
Oh, yeah. Well, let me tell you, I got a book from New York Comic Con that's going to pressing first because I kind of messed it up and then and it's signed. So I kind of messed that up because if I didn't bent it because I was at the table getting it signed, while I was trying to put it back in the bag, I wasn't paying attention. I feel like a novice at that point. And to have the artist screaming at you saying, hey, look what you're doing. And I'm like, I'm doing it right in front of him. I'm like, what would happen? I kind of bent that, but I don't think I broke color. So I threw it to the press. I had to press it, cost me more money, and it's still there and it hasn't moved yet.
Window bags will save your butt.
Yeah.
You can make them yourself, and they also Ultra Pro also make some that are real fancy, but the problem is if you send those off, they throw them away. So
you don't get them back.
Yeah, but if you're liable to get nervous or be rushed, those things could save your bacon. Window bags, gotta love them.
If anybody's in the chat that would like to join us here live, you're very welcome. I see the Dorkies are in the chat. I love their videos. Ever check them? They're like hilarious. They're like a lot of fun. So if anybody out there wants to join in, please do so. Just let me know.
Are you on StreamYard chat or are you looking at the YouTube?
I'm on Streamline.
Well, if you go to your YouTube page, click on your video, you can pop out the chat and put it over the StreamYard. So you're current with the chat.
Oh, yeah. You talk about.
That's what I just did there. Yeah, and the Dorkies just said thank you.
Yeah, say thank you if you want to join on, or thank you if you want to get on. Go with that. Yo, Dorkies. So I don't know. He said thanks. I don't know if they would come on or not. I don't know. But you know, if they're welcome to do so, just let me know. Just gotta send an email. You know.
They said thanks, and that's it at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay.
And they said they can't join right now.
Oh, okay. Maybe another time. All right. So let's see where this is from.
Let me guess. Another deceased?
I don't know. Like I said, we're gonna find out together. I have no idea. What is it from? I believe this is a eBay. I believe because I don't know the name, so it's got to be eBay. All right. So yeah, well, like I said, you know, I am working on the deceased run. So
yeah,
what are the chances?
Hialeah just popped in. He might be willing.
Hey, Hialeah, what's up? Yeah, if you want to join in, let me know. I don't think I've been on a channel with Hialeah yet either. I try to find as many people as I can. Oh yeah, another deceased book. You're gonna love this one. This is a homage, and you're gonna know what this homage is. If you don't know, you should know.
Okay.
All right.
Excellent. Deceased. That's a double swipe. That's a cover homage to, I think it's issue 7 or 8 of Crisis on Infinite Earths. But that itself is a Pieta cover.
Right.
So you got like a double homage.
Yep. Send the link. All right. So how do I send the link to Hialeah?
It's Hialeah Comic Bro at Gmail, I think.
All right, Gmail. Do you have it or?
Yeah, I have his.
All right. So can you send the link for me, please? Because it's gonna be a while. So yeah. So believe it or not, this is one of the books I'm supposed to get from. Oh, there you go. And I got it cheap somewhere else anyway. So, and again, you know, it doesn't matter how many copies I get. You know, again, you know, if I get the 9.8 to sign on this would be great. Only thing is, I can't remember who did the book. Oh, Soydan. I think it's Soydan. Yeah. Wow. I'm gonna see if we really saw that. Let me take a look. I'll put the book down. I think it was I don't know which Soydan. Let me take a look. I should have the list up. Like I said, if I would open these up and find out what books were coming in, I could look up the information. Like I said, I have no idea. Sometimes there's so many books coming in and out.
Okay. I just sent you an email with his email.
Oh, Chad wants to come on too. Cool.
I do not have Chad.
Oh, you don't have Chad? Chad, you got to send me a way to link you. Send you a link. Let me see.
And I mean, you're just Big Lion Cat at Gmail, right?
Big Lion Cat 2 at AOL.com. Mine's pretty simple.
Okay.
All right. So what I just showed you.
Chad RCG at Gmail. You see that in the chat? Because I'm going to delete it once you get it.
Okay. Charlie CG Gmail. Oh, that's easy to remember. Okay.
But anyway, yeah, that's a great deceased book, and you're still not on the number ones yet, are you? That's a number 2 issue.
I collect 1 and 2, 3s, you know, in there, in between, whatever I can get like on sale. But yeah, I try to concentrate. Yeah, I'm trying to on the end ones. Yeah, the last numbers because they're the least amount. Okay, I don't have the invite yet. I gotta go back. Gotta get the invite. And notice here. All right, I send Chad. Chad should get it and see what happens. And Sith AF, what's going on? Joy Bag of Sevens is in the chat. What's going on, guys? Okay, so according to this, it says Comics Hero University exclusive Arthur Soydan variant. That's what that is.
Sweet.
That's just crazy too. If you really look at the face, it's like he got a broken neck and half his like cheek is gone.
Yeah.
You know. But she
did you get my email with hi Les?
Oh, let me check. Hold on, let me go back. Yeah, I just got yours.
All right.
All right. So wait, so okay. So all right. This is funny. Oh.
Highly, I also sent it to your IG. Metaphorical said he'd come on, but he's doing the sorting show with JB, who just posted it, by the way. But I'm gonna stay with you till we're done.
Oh, he's doing the sorting show.
Yeah, but it's just a sorting show. I'm gonna stay with you till he's done. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I think I sent it. Hi, Leia. You should be here. That's pretty cool.
And Jigs is wanting to know if you're picking him up deceased.
Yeah, hey, I think it's a great series. I mean, the artwork, the story, I mean, it's just crazy good. Oh, there we go.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, RCG, my brother, what's going on? Finally, you know, I was trying to get on your show that late night, but you got what you call Biggie to come on. So I was like,
oh yeah. Anytime, BLC. It's hard for me. I never paid attention to comments enough. That's my fault, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I got all wrapped up.
I know. And we got Hi Leia for the first time. What's going on, my brother?
What's up, BLC? What's up, Chad? How you guys doing?
It's a party now. Let's get
up, Will? First time on together, man.
That's it, man. There you go, man. I got Chad. I'll see you first time. We got Big Will, man. Oh boy, finally, man. Look at this. Standing room only, people. Standing room in the cat player. Oh my goodness. What's going on, guys?
Not much, man. What are we talking about? What are we doing today?
I'm doing unboxings, man. So far, 2 books, the seed book and everything. I just showed this one. All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You should have seen the stack he had that he pointed to. It's like, I got to open a few. There's like 12 things stacked up. One on the floor.
Yeah, it is like, you know, like I said, it's trying to be like JB got stuff coming in.
Oh,
nice.
Very nice, man.
Do you have the one with Harley throwing money in there?
Yeah.
That's my favorite one.
That's I think Greg Horn. Is that a Greg Horn?
Yeah, Greg Horn.
Greg Horn cover, yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
So this is like a Boston exclusive convention foil cover. I thought and this is the number I thought I got all the fours, but now I gotta add this on. So
very cool.
It's like over 100 books to finish this set.
That's it. That there's that many books in there.
About 126, 127 books.
Wow.
And it's only a 6-issue set. 1 through 6. Yeah. Yeah. I finished number 6, number 5, and now with that foil, number 4. Where I thought I was finished, but then I found that one. So I believe I got 4, 5, and 6 done.
And it's just variants?
That's regular and variants, the whole thing. It's like I'm trying to complete the whole entire set.
Wow. Be glad it wasn't a Maxi series.
How many number 1s were there?
Oh, that's the biggest. I looked like 25, maybe 30 books or something like that. It's insane, you know. That's but number 6 was the smallest, so that's why I started from the end to work my way forward. So this way I can complete at least a number. So number 6 alone was 9 books.
Wow.
All right. So then number 5 was I think 11 or something like that. And then I believe 4 was maybe I think 13 or something like that. So it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'm working on number 3. You know, I do have 2s and 1s, but there's so many, and I'm trying to get there. So
that leaves 94 books between 3 issues. So I bet you number 1 had like 40 different variants.
Probably. I could tell you right now how many issues I got because I got to add my CLZ here, and I got 92 books.
Wow.
I got 92 deceased books already. and according to this, it's 126. But on this list, they don't have all the issues.
Yeah, you don't get all of them on there.
Yeah, so so it should be more than 126. So I'm figuring maybe 130.
Yeah.
So,
I'm constantly sending them books to upload on there for me. Because if you send them a book with the picture, they'll upload it onto the app, that variant. So
yeah, I have to do that too, but I haven't had a chance yet because I keep finding more books. So that I'm not gonna start that. So let me find some more, take the pictures, and then this way they can update all these other books that I keep finding. So that was the second one there. So again, I got books here that I buy. I don't even know what I buy because I lose track. Everybody's always asking me, "Do you have this?" I have no idea. It's probably coming in. So I opened them, and this one is from probably another eBay purchase. Like I said, I lose track.
It's a nice problem to have.
Yeah,
that looks pretty slim there.
yeah, they look pretty slim, but they keep using the regular tape, which is not good.
And that's a book in between those, right?
I believe it is a book. I can't really tell. Huh? It's really thin.
That's pretty sad that you have to say I believe there is.
Yeah. Which one is further? Sorry.
Hold on, let me mute this first.
Is there like a big book in that run that's like the top book to get in that run, or
I think it's all in one bag. I think that's the reason why it's taking so long.
It's probably just whatever variant's the coolest, hottest one to you. There's no extremely valuable ones.
Right?
Oh, I see what they did.
It's another copy. Number 4 foil. Another one.
So what they do? Just put a backing board in the front of the same bag.
Yeah, they put a backing board in front of the book.
Yeah, that protects it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put it back away. So I got 3 of these now.
So you're not just only getting each one; you're getting multiples of.
Well, they were on sale, and I did them up earlier. When you say, "Oh, can you take a couple of dollars off?" I never know who's gonna hit me up, and then next thing you know, they all said yeah. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just take them all then.
You sound like my wife. My mom told my wife, "We don't need 10 things of laundry soap. They're on sale," she says.
Exactly. Well, I have shopping, so if I see it on sale, I will go out there and get like three detergents, whatever, and then just stock it up. Use it on sale when you're gonna pay regular price.
Hey man, I got a deceased book on the wall. What up?
Oh, hold on, let me get it.
That looks like a mystery box of some sort.
Oh, I tell you what it is. He got his emblem on the box.
I don't have a lot of these keys. I usually collect Marvel, but I got this one.
That's cool.
I don't know if I have that one.
I got that one, dude.
I got it if you don't.
I got that one and the Virgin one too.
Yeah, there's a Virgin.
Yeah.
And I think there's
like a negative one of that
sketch.
Yeah, and a negative. There's like 4 different copies of that book.
Yeah.
I always got to put it on my list because it's like so many books. When you got like 90 of them, you can't remember every book that you got. As you can see, it sometimes I buy multiple bags. So let's.
You can click the ones you don't have and make a spreadsheet off CLZ.
Yeah.
And just print out the ones you need.
Yeah. Those 3 that you're talking about, that cover that he just showed, I do not have. It's three different ones.
Yeah, there's 3 different ones.
Yeah, there's 3 different ones. I got not one of them.
Huh.
Those are completely exclusive books.
Something tells me you will soon.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, the number 1 issue is most. So I definitely might not have all of them yet. There's so many of them. Number 1 is the most craziest one, but I do have a good chunk of them. But there's so many, it's incredible. So let's see what we got in here. They put it in the Gemini. They put it in the bag. That's cool. And they even put my name, Marvelous. right? He even stamped his own box, which is I think it's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, that's nice. Hold on, give it to them. Marvel's comics.
I wonder if that's a regular Gemini with a stamp.
Yeah, they are. I got them from them before.
Yeah,
It's really cool though.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
I should buy a stamp, start stamping my stuff.
I thought the same. I want to get real classy and put like a wax seal on it.
Yeah.
But I gotta break the seal to get in.
Yeah.
Do that for like $1 a book.
Yeah, I don't remember what this was. If this was an auction win or what, I don't know.
He does the auctions with Thorough.
Yeah. Okay. Now I know what this is by looking at it. I got some books here that I only wanted some of them, but some of the other books I believe I'm gonna sell it to Sean Richards. So let's see what we got. Biker Mice.
Biker Mice. From Mars.
Yo, he sends a mouse book to a cat. Can you believe him? Really? 18.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I believe Shaw Richards is the one. He wants that one.
Team America.
That is like the most American cover I've ever seen.
I believe had that book. Cool. Bill and Ted's excellent. I think they're supposed to do like a reboot movie or something.
Yeah, they're supposed to be coming out. Yeah, a new movie for it. Yeah.
Power Lords. Power Lords. Another one. Another Power Lords there. They run the Power Lords. There's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, Panthro.
Number 3. Number 4. Number 5.
Snarf.
Snarf. And Brute Force. Okay. So yeah, the Thundercats is what I went for. So Sean Richards, he's in the chat. So he's gonna hit me up on IG and find out which books he wanted. So I gotta.
Yeah, that Brute Force is supposed to be something to do with the Weapons Plus program. Yeah. It has something to do with the Weapons Plus program.
One out of 4 mini limited series, so it's 4 issues. So I've
never seen that.
It's a great looking cover too. Oh man, really? Is that a Sanat?
Is that what?
Right there in the corner. Sanat. How do you pronounce? I keep pronouncing it wrong.
Looks like.
It's hard to see, man. No, I think go back a little bit. Go back. I think you're too close. Yeah, it's just not catching. It's hard.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think it said.
Wait a minute. I can look it up real quick. I'll tell you.
I believe it said Sanat. I believe.
Joe Sanat.
I believe so.
He might have inked it.
Yeah, like right the first one, like right here.
Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, right there. Yeah, that's it. It is him.
It is him, right?
Jose Delvo.
Wow.
With Joe Sinnott.
Sinnott. That's why I keep saying Sanat. I don't know why.
And it's the first team appearance of Brute Force, aka Weapon 2. Out of all the weapons, they're Weapon 2. Surf Street, Lionheart, Reckless, Hip Hop, and Soul.
Oh wow.
Pretty cool.
Man, if I would have had this book last year at East Coast, he was there. I could have got him to sign this.
Is that a dolphin on there?
Yeah.
No, that's a shark. Cybernetic shark.
Oh, I see the shark. It looks like I think it's a dolphin.
Dude, that's a porpoise, bro. That's a dolphin, dude. That's a porpoise.
It's supposed to be a shark.
That's not a shark.
It's not even teeth in the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's got the forehead. It's a dolphin, dude.
It's a shark giving hummers. Maybe there's no
This
teeth.
was the kangaroo.
Even the tail's a dolphin, dude. Check out the dolphin. You know, it's a flat.
That looks like a dolphin to me.
Okay, well, hold that back up. Hold that back up, BLC. Okay. One of the characters is named Lionheart. That one's obvious.
Yeah,
that's the dolphin guy.
One of them is Hip Hop. Looks like the kangaroo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then we got reckless. I don't see who would be a reckless.
That guy.
Probably a dolphin running with legs.
Wait, no, I think it's the green thing is reckless because there's
Right.
only one more.
Yeah.
No, there's two more. There's soar. So one that's flying, that'd be soar. So surf streak would be that. So yeah, I guess it is a dolphin. I know it looks like a dolphin, but for some reason I thought I read it shark. Well, that's surf streak.
Oh wow! And yo, it's in great condition too.
It's a wooden flipper.
Flipper. I used to watch that on television back in the day.
Me too, man. I used to watch that. It was filmed down here in Miami in the Keys.
Yeah. It had the two boys, and the father was like works for the park or something.
Yeah. I watched that too, man, for sure. Growing up.
See what else we got here. What the hell?
And then we used to go to Seaquarium, and I think that's where they had him at Flipper. I think that's where he went to pasture, was at the Miami Seaquarium.
Oh really?
Yeah, I believe so. I'm not. Don't quote me on that one, but I.
Oh, that looks fancy.
Yeah, it came with top loaders.
Came with top loaders. Came with or came in top loaders?
What's up, Jaguar? What's up, Scott?
All
Ford?
top loaders.
Southern Common Key.
What's going on? Stuff. Jaguar.
Biggie Shat says Brute Force is a fun book. I will just take his word on it.
Me too, Will. Me too.
Yeah. This is from Comics Elite.
Comics Elite.
Comics Elite.
Okay.
Nice.
Ugh. That just isn't right. I don't like how they did her mouth area. Like, that looks a little funny for being Harley Quinn to me.
Yeah. They all came with certificates.
Nice.
Nice. So this is, as you can see, this is a number 3. So I am working on number 3.
What's up, Book Flits?
And I believe this is by John Gain. G-I-N-A-G.
I think I like the sketch cover the best.
You like the sketch one better?
Yeah, I think that looks nice.
I do not.
No,
That's just freaky, man.
I like that one. I don't like all the colors. I
Put
like
it
that one.
away. That just looks weird.
Yeah. This one, she got, look at blood coming out of her eye and everything. Yeah.
Scott Farr, I'm not a lieutenant, I'm a capo.
So there's a number 3. As you can see, 3 issues. Nice. At least they come with top loaders.
Yeah, that's cool that they're in top loaders.
This is from Thoro.
Ah.
Cool.
Thoro sent me a center block. Okay. Let's see. I believe I won this off his auction. Whole tab. I forgot what it was that I won from him.
You won it. You bought it on the auction, right?
Yeah, I won it on the auction, so I beat out somebody. I don't know who it was.
And you forgot what you bid on?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, I always forget a lot of bidding. I got books coming in left to right. I can't remember everything. But if I did bid on it, that means I did like it and I wanted it. So
I hope so. I hope you wanted it because you're about to get it.
Wow. Holy smoke. Look at the size of this. Man, what do
That's a big lot, or is that multiples?
I don't. We're gonna find out together. Like, look at about 40, 30 books here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I believe this is the Morbius run.
Like the whole run?
I think so. Yeah, it's all about Morbius.
That is cool.
You love dead people, BLC.
He does, apparently, doesn't he?
Oh, that's a nice one.
27.
That's crazy. Oh, damn. Yeah, it looks like I got like the whole set.
That's cool. They look like they're in nice condition.
Oh, yeah, they look in great condition.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, I like that. The blood on the top where everything's in red. That looks cool.
Black cover.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
Is that embossed?
No. It's just braided too. So, that would have been nice if it would have maybe glowed in the dark or something, but not even that. I'll put this over here. I don't want to put too many in my hands.
Jay, you got my
Ghost Riders in this one.
That's some 90s goodness.
oh man.
Kill me.
Oh man.
That one's cool.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Come on, Chad. You the man.
Want to see a guy beg me for money?
It.
Give me 100. Come on.
No, he got it, man. Come on. I'm busted.
You ain't busted.
I'm on a buying freeze.
Yeah, until you see something you want, then that, you know.
Yeah.
When you see something and you buy the Spider-Man's in that one.
This buying freeze made me more selective what I buy, which is nice.
You know, if you're truly on a buying freeze, you could just not watch any of the options.
Yeah.
I can't.
That would help a little.
I tried, but I still.
What if I miss something though?
Exactly.
And that's number one.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's sweet.
Oh,
Rise of the Midnight Sun.
yeah, that is through a few different titles.
Yeah.
If you were to want to collect that, part one's a Ghost Rider.
Oh, that's creepy.
Okay, that looks to be in a different volume.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm actually digging the art on the older ones.
Yeah.
Better.
That one's kind of cool.
Yeah. Power. Good power. Dripping blood turns into a bat.
Those are good. I like those covers.
That would have been nice if it was sticking if it was using his middle finger. That would have been great. Yeah, up yours. Ooh, mouth shot.
Okay, now that isn't a bad cover.
Wow. You would, but you would think there'd be, a little blood or something staining around.
That looks like a female mouth to me.
Yeah, it does, don't it?
Yeah.
The lips.
Now that is an awesome cover.
That is nice.
Yeah, those covers ain't bad, man. I'm feeling it.
And
Ooh, bonus.
and bonus with the white cover. Wow. Morbius. Thank you, Toro. Wow. Holy smoke. I don't even know how many books it is. That looks about 40, maybe? 30.
That was a nice lot.
Damn.
Yeah, it was.
All right, I got one more thing to open. I got right here. And it's a slab.
Sub JB.
Oh,
Uh-oh. It's It's a foil.
I bet it's deceased, but what is it? Which one?
What is that?
Deceased number 1.
Deceased number 1. This is signed by Greg Capullo. Gold.
Nice.
That's nice.
Gold
Sweet.
foil. That is nice.
What's up, brother?
I like it the way he look at it. What his hand is right here.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go, guys. I will see you later. Sorry.
Good.
Bye. Oh, wait, I hit him up later.
Yeah. So when you can, do you prefer to buy them already slabbed and signed, or do you like the idea of doing it yourself?
If I come across it signed and the price is right, then I'll buy, especially if I don't have the book. So it's a bonus. So I get the book, I got it signed, I got it stamped. So I basically got it all done. And for Capullo, and I just love the signature with the blue coming off his hand. It like pops right off the book.
No, it's beautiful.
And again, gold for how gold, once they bend, they got a nick. There's no pressing. There's nothing, to get the 98. And the price I got for it is, I went on eBay and I looked at what people wanted to buy it now. I'm not even close to that, so I got even less.
So you got it at the auction then?
Auction on eBay.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But you stole it.
No, I said I got a bargain. I never said I'd steal it. I got a bargain.
No, I meant you got it for a steal. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. Never,
You got it for a stolen price.
there you go. You never convict
Yeah.
yourself. You never say you're guilty. You never say you steal stuff. You got a bargain. Oh,
That's nice,
Yeah.
man. That's cool.
so yeah,
I like that the color too that he signed it with. That's nice.
yeah,
Hey,
and then
Russian
lettering on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. It's also like in gold.
Sweet.
The lettering, I think. So yeah. So I believe I got some deceased books already that I signed. All right, I got one. I forgot who it was that I got signed, but it was another famous person. So I got this one. So I got a great deal and everything. So again, full covers. I'm really nervous because you got to handle them really, really careful, and I got to carry them from here to the con to the table, get them signed. Then I got to hand them in, and then you got to hope they don't mess it up.
So it's better just to get them slab, buy them slab then.
Yeah. Well, if I don't have the book, I'll go that route. But if I got the book, hopefully I get a couple copies, send it in there, and cross my fingers.
Have you submitted gold ones and gotten the 98 on it?
Foil covers? No, I have not yet. I haven't even sent a foil cover yet.
Okay.
I said regular books, yeah, tons of
Right.
them, but foil covers, no. So I picked this up, and if it's like a blank cover like this, like the Morbius, like with nothing written on it, I bought a deceased book already. I think it was all black, and I got it in the already. The reason why, of course, any little nicks, on a white or black cover book like this, it's gonna stand out. You're not gonna get it. So I got a great deal on that one. So so I'm gonna see, but I'm gonna try to get a lot of signatures on this series because it's a lot of great artists on this series, and the artwork is just amazing. That is so cool. Just the way that signature Capullo. So and I got a great price, man. It's all gold all the way around too. So and that.
Do those books, do they smudge too? Because I don't have any of those books, Golden Book. Do they smudge like if you handle them and all that? You would think so, right?
Yeah.
They'll take
Hey, John popped in.
Hey, John.
Hey, what's up, Johnny?
Sorry, we're gonna have to give up my seat. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, so again, foil covers, if it gets a nick, then pressing's not gonna help it. You have to be very careful. But most of the foil covers that I get, the exclusive, they already come tightly bagged already. So you have to rip the bag off.
Really?
Yeah. They come in sealed already. So this way, you can't smudge them and everything. But again, it's not going to protect it from getting hit or dink,
Right.
But you can't smudge them, so you got to be really, really, really careful. So,
Cool.
and see what happens. So that was it. And as you can see, I always got tons of mess here to clean up. And I'm working on Deceased, man. It's incredible. I'm telling you, it's like 130 books. I'm up to 92 on the list, and I got a couple of more now. And I'm trying to finish it. And I still got more books coming in. I don't know when they're gonna get here, but eventually, hopefully I could get it done.
What is your plan of attack for the next con you go to? Do you already know who's going to be there and how you're going to get them signed? Or
the next con I'm going to is East Coast, but there's nobody there that's going to sign Deceased. But there's another series I'm also working on, which is the Heroes in Crisis.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm trying to complete that set and also get that one signed. And I already have 1 or 2 books, I think, signed already. And they will be there at East Coast, which will be Tom King and Clayman. So I'm going to try to get double SIGs.
When is
how
East
many
Coast?
books are in that one?
What happened?
Go ahead.
You could go. I was just asking, when is East Coast? That's all.
East Coast is in May.
Okay.
Right across, it's on the Jersey side near Giant Stadium in the Meadowlands area.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna be there to that one. I'm gonna try to hit again New York Comic Con. I believe that I am off finally the weekend where that is off. So hopefully I can do that one. I only went one time, my first time last year, and I went for 1 day, and that was like the most insane thing I have ever seen in my whole entire life. With the massive people, I got there so early in the morning. And the line was already down the block. And I'm talking about, I got there maybe about 8 in the morning, and they don't open until like 10.
Mm-hmm.
And these people were already there. Imagine how long they were there. They must have been there like at 7 or something in the morning. And the line was, and they had more than one entrance. The main one, which is like right across from getting into the main entrance, was the longest line because it's a short walk through the metal detectors to get into the convention center. I was at the further end on the corner one entrance where the metal detectors were there on that side, but then you have to like actually run to the middle of the block to get into the main entrance. So that's the reason why a lot of people didn't want to go, that far out. So, and as soon as they open up the gates and people go through them, they're just running. They're gone. They were just bumping into people. There was people there with strollers and everything, and people just did not care. They were just like running like massive animals. They were like, let them loose, open up the doors. But it was to go there, then go inside, and then wait on another line for hours. And then they had everybody like sit down, like I guess the spot. And I guess I didn't sit down quick enough, and everybody already sat around me, so I had like no space to sit down. So I actually had to stand through the whole entire time to get inside. But the first thing I did as soon as they let me in, I went straight to the wow. Then I went to the bathroom, then went upstairs, and then figure out where everything was. This place was huge. I didn't know where nothing was, and I did what I had to do. I found Artist Alley. I went down there and I started getting my autographs on my books. That was my goal to do, and I did get most of my autographs, but which didn't take long, which was surprising. The guy took me around. I went around a couple of times. There's a couple of them I didn't get because they were either away from the table, came back. But checking out was the worst. The worst. They tell you have to go check out upstairs at the other booth. They have a downstairs booth, but that's like for just signatures. And it was like a 4 or 5 hour wait just to leave, just to hand in my book. My books were signed. I was done. All I had to do was just give him my book, and that took 5 hours. The reason why it takes 5 hours is people are bringing in books, not for get signed. Some people are, but most everybody just come off the street and they bring in short boxes. And then they're handing those, they're filling it out and they're handing those in. And that's a long line for that type of people. So the time I get upstairs after I was downstairs, it takes 5 hours. And they got massive people, there, but you don't actually have to wait there the whole time. You just have to sign in, you put your phone number, and then they'll text you when it's your time, then you come back to the booth. But you have to wait 5 hours to check out. So you actually have to go into the con this, that, and everything, and enjoy yourself. But I was there only for one day where I just wanted to do that, look around real quick, and then catch the bus to go back home. I couldn't make the bus because I had to still be there. So I had to take a later bus. So, but I did enjoy myself. So, but that was the most craziest con I've ever been to.
I like what Southern Comic Geek said. He likes going to the mid to small sized cons. Much more fun and manageable.
Yeah, that's why I go East Coast. Nice, a lot of room. Had a great time, and I'm gonna do it again. I usually go to Big Apple in New York, and they moved to a new place, so that that's usually why my first cons I used to go to, and then New York Con was my first one, so I'm hoping to go again, just because to get some more SIGs. And then I went to Baltimore, and Baltimore I went last year for the first time. Had a great time there. Great venue, wasn't crowded. Like I said, it's like you got the major league New York Comic Con, and then you got the AAA, which is the next step down. You still have that much fun. You still got the artists. You still got the right, and you still have a good time with less people, less crowded, and you have more fun. And I took my grandson. That was his first con, and he had a ball and everything. So.
Are you C2E2 or MegaCon? Those two cons seem to be the ones for our community. They're either everybody goes to the one or the other, pretty much. So which one are you hopefully going to go to?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to try to probably hit them all eventually one day. I would like to see. I like to go to different cons just to have the experience, to be there, and because it's different venues. So eventually one day maybe I'll go to a C2E2, and maybe I will go down to a Mega one. But I'm also trying to go to like there's one in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Heroes.
So I'm gonna try to do that one also, because they're all different, and it's a different experience. Different sellers, different artists, that might not go to East Coast, whatever. So I like to go to these different places just to check it out and have a good time, because it's like, being somewhere new and you experience and just see what sales they have, what books do you see, what items, what they have, what action figures, I've seen a lot of different things. It's just so exciting to go there, and see the people dressed up and having a good time, so I see how that goes. You gonna go to a con or no? And you
I am.
When you going to? Hell yeah.
I'm going to MegaCon. I'm going to MegaCon this year.
That's the one in Florida.
In Orlando, yeah.
In Orlando. So that's the one where all the Rhonda Regan, and Blake, and believe JB's supposed to be going there this year.
John, I think it's a Comic Core. It's Matt, the Boy with 7, NYC.
Oh wow.
Biggie's gonna be there. It's a ton of people.
Wow. That didn't know that. Holy
I already have my stuff bought for this year. So next year I plan on going for MegaCon.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome, big deal.
Chicago is just going to be too weird for me, but being a Southern guy, Orlando's not that scary.
Right. I would like to do both. I watched the videos that the guys did, and it looks like a lot of fun, But I did hear, that horror story from JB where Rob Liefeld at C2E2. I want to stay away from that.
Where I'm at in my state, it's about the same drive to Chicago as it is to Orlando. So if I ever wanted to try, it really doesn't make a difference. But yeah, I'm going to prefer MegaCon 2021. I'm going to shoot for MegaCon. But right now I have my local convention in Huntsville and then Dragon Con in Atlanta in September for this year.
Oh, wow. Nice. Oh, man. I've been to Orlando, not at a convention, but I've been to Orlando. And
I have too.
And I've been to Charlotte, but I never been to Chicago. So just being to Chicago is gonna be exciting just to be there. I've never been.
I don't want to ever go to Chicago.
I heard it's nice.
Bro, I've been there twice. I was there in September. I can't wait to go again. I freaking love it. Chicago's, and I was just in New York. I was in Long Island over the weekend.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, dude. And if you guys, dude, Chicago is the downtown area. Dude, it is nice, bro. It is really nice. It's not
Take your word for it.
It's dude, you're missing it, man. There's some really good food there. The pizza, Illuminati's pizza, the deep dish. I know, no offense,
To New
but
York.
dude, that deep dish is off the chain, dude.
Wow.
Off the chain. You got to try Chicago. It's really, the downtown area is beautiful. The Wrigley Field area, that's a lot older. It's a lot of older neighborhoods, but they got some awesome places. A great comic book shop there. It's called Chicago Comics.
Really?
Chicago is not the horror story you guys think it is, man. It is nice. It is really nice. I can't wait to go.
Still not going. I'll shoot for Orlando.
Really?
Yeah, it's a whole different story. Orlando's totally different.
I watch, Chicago Cub games, when they show the stadium, they show the outside and everything. Looks pretty nice. I mean,
it's all a residential area, and it's just brownstones and stuff, and then they got like streets all around it with the awesome bars, places to eat. There's this place called Low Country there that's like a seafood place.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Good stuff, dude. It's good.
The only thing, I went to Baltimore first time I went to the con, but I've been to Baltimore I think once before. I mean, it's a little more like a tourist attraction because it's like it's like near the pier.
Yeah, it's the pier, the wharf, right?
But you get all these lowlights all hanging out and this, that, and everything. But the only good thing is this year was that they were doing some type of marathon right in front of the convention center. So they had a lot of news vans, they had a lot of police, so it kind of kept everything quiet and clean and everything. So it wasn't too bad, But I did have a great time. I went with my wife and my grandson. We walked to the pier tonight. The weather was great, except the last day of rain. But the first two, Friday, Saturday, was awesome. We had a great time, looked around, and couldn't complain. It was nice. But
Patrick wants to put New York and Chicago are great to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there. I agree with that because I would not want to live there. But to visit, dude, anytime, bro. Anytime. Dude, I'm telling you, Chicago is not that bad, dude.
Listen, I was born and raised in New York. I was born and raised. I live in PA now, but I live in New York, and I can go back to New York anytime and everything. So it doesn't bother me. But let me tell you something. I've been to Boston a couple of times, and I thought New Yorkers were rude. I hate to say this about Boston people, but they were rude, man. Let me tell you. Oh my goodness. You can like hold the door. They won't even say thank you or none. They just give you a dirty look and walk through the door. You're like, what the hell? Not even a thank you. And it's just, and they will cut you off and they drive like idiots and forget it. I'm sorry to say that about Boston. Maybe it was just a bad day or whatever, but I've been there a couple of times and every time I went, it was like,
Bro, you want to talk bad drivers? This Hialeah is famous in the Miami area for, dude, you're gonna see stuff that you ain't never seen when you drive through Hialeah, bro. That's all I gotta say. And I love it. I love my town, but dude, it's nuts.
Well, when I went to Charlotte, North Carolina, they were pretty bad themselves too, man. They were all over the place, flying around up your rear, cutting you off and everything. I was like, what the hell? What's going on here? Like, they're in a rush. I was like, are they in New York or something? Because they're always in a rush or something. I was like, wow.
Bro, my wife's from Long Island, and we went to New York once with the kids. This is a few years back. And, dude, I rented a van, and I drove in Manhattan. Dude, I was taking a shit. Just driving through the tunnel. Uh-huh. Oh, my God, bro. We had the van they gave us was a bright, you see your shirt? It was like that, a bright orange van in Manhattan, dude. We stood out, but dude, it was amazing. I'm glad I did it, man, because all the taxis, dude, it's like jet fighters in and out. And
yeah, you don't want to drive in Manhattan. You take the public transportation there because that's what I do. I hate driving in Manhattan.
I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again.
Yeah, you park in the outer world, wherever you're at, and then take the train in. You're better off. You don't want to.
Yeah, that's what we've done last week.
North Carolina. I'm sorry, comics for people. I gotta say, what I've seen and heard. That's what I went through. I'm sorry, but You know, it's pretty bad. I mean, I also been to Toronto, and Toronto. Let me tell you something. When I went to Toronto, Toronto reminds me when I was there in the 1970s how New York Times Square was. All right, dirty, nasty, grimy, scary at night. It was that was what it brought, what I saw, what I thought of it when I was there in Toronto. Okay, 1970 New York Times Square, old. It was scary. Oh, iron gates closing, stores and everything. Just it was just ugly. I mean, if you go near the stadiums like Sky Dome and also, yeah, it's all nice and pretty, all up to date and everything. But that part downtown, scary. But Montreal is like the total opposite. Old fashioned brick roads, the decos like you're back in time, clean, quite nice, beautiful place, but
New Orleans. You've been to New Orleans, right, Will?
Huh?
I would think you've been to New Orleans, right?
No.
Never, really.
No.
Wow.
See, I got cities better than Chicago. I need to try for once.
New Orleans is like that. It's old.
Yeah.
It's the brick pavers and all that.
I just want to say, Southern Comic Geek brought this up. The murder rate for Chicago per 100,000 people is 17.5. The murder rate per 100,000 in Jackson, Mississippi is 31.08.
Wow.
He had a comment about that, so I thought
wow.
Look it up.
Dude, look, I went to Chicago. Okay, I don't want to offend nobody, but dude, I liked it better than New York, bro. It's newer, it's nicer, it's cleaner, and I love New York. Don't get me wrong, I love freaking Manhattan, but I never felt threatened. I never felt scared or nothing like that. It was really, really nice both times I've gone. Don't get me wrong. I'm looking around. I'm making sure my family's okay. I'm not taking nothing for granted. I'm not that. I didn't feel that safe. But the Chicago, that's in an area, where it's not in downtown. I didn't see it. They have their bums. They have their street people. That you get that everywhere, man. You get that everywhere. But I enjoyed it immensely.
Well, I can't compare Chicago, New York, because I haven't been to Chicago. So
you need to try it, dude.
I would love to. I think maybe next year, maybe I do see to it too. I don't know, because this year I'm already committed to East Coast. I already booked my room and everything. And like I said, I probably want to do Charlotte if I hit New York this year, because I'm actually off. Because it's either I always got bad luck. Either I'm working when New York Comic Con's on, or when I'm off, I didn't get a ticket. So and last year the only reason why I went that one day is because a friend of mine, Manny NYC, had a ticket and he sold it to me. And I went for that one day, which I really appreciate it. And I hung out with him when I was there and everything. I had a great time, but 5 hours for CGC to check out, I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Manny NYC, he's on YouTube? I'm kidding, bro. It's Manny Mint, baby. It's Manny Mint. I'm kidding, bro. I watched Manny.
I met Comic Book NYC there, and he had Jeff Comic Con Henson. He flew over there, met him, and we had a good time. And Joke M21 there, E-Rod, and I really didn't see too many other people that were there that I bumped into. But Baltimore, I bumped into a lot of people. I bumped into the whole Comic Corps, JB, and everything. Bear Island, Otto from the Grotto, Nemesis Prime. I mean, there was so many people there. It was incredible. Comic Head 84. Me and him stayed in the same hotel. I mean, it was that much of a fun time. I never went to a con where they actually had a booth and they were doing shows that you probably guys saw the videos and stuff. And
I saw that
on one of their shows and everything, and I had a great time. My grandson had a ball. He went all 3 days, and he probably wants to go again. But at least I'm starting him the right way. Hopefully, I can get the rest of the grandkids to enjoy, because one of my daughters loves going to cons and everything. So it's just a family event. It's just a great place to go, and definitely want to do it again. Hopefully different cons, But what's that big one in San Diego? What's that big one that do the San Diego con? I don't think I'm ever gonna do that, because I actually do requirements.
Dude, you have to get like on a waiting list or something to attempt to get a ticket. It's not that you got to get a ticket. It's you have to attempt to maybe get a ticket. Then you got to pay the ticket.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's that many people.
Massive.
That this many people want to go, and this many tickets exist.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can see the crowds that go there. It's a lot of people.
Yeah,
so it's a lot of tickets, but your chances are like this, you know. And at East Coast,
and there's not that many comics there.
Yeah, it's mostly all cosplaying, which I mean, like, you know.
I mean, there's a lot of comics there just because of how big the convention is, and the comics that are there are the big comics. But you know, per 100 people, there's more comics at the other conventions.
Yeah. That's what I like about Baltimore. Baltimore is a lot of books. A lot of books, man. 25 cents, 50 cents, $1 books, $2 books, 25% off. They had tons. It was awesome. But even at East Coast, I met AG Surfer, Chalua from there. I met Amazing Murr from Boston. He was there. And I believe this year I'm gonna meet Adam Comically Flawed coming up from North Carolina. So it's a lot of fun to meet a lot of people. And I just, that's why I want to go to different cons, because a lot of people can't make it, but again, it's the experience of going to a different place, that I've never been to, go to a con and see, again, there's books, sales and things, you never know. You got to keep your, open. You got to try to hit as many places as you can to get that great deals.
The one I want to hit up is HeroCon. That one seems to be very creator oriented, a lot more focused on the comics. I have an outside chance of making. We might do a road trip up to New York this year, and I'm trying to finagle it so it's right when that con is going on and we're driving up. So I could at least go one day, and then we go back up. We go up to New York. So I'm really trying to work that out with my wife. So
Heroes Con, their list of people is amazing. I think they have Neil Adams every year. I mean,
I've been watching, dude. It looks amazing. That con is for
that is the con I would want to go to, but everyone seems to do MegaCon or C2E2. So I'm not going to Heroes Con. I'm going to be going to MegaCon next year.
I will be there
for that reason. But the big con we all should go to is HeroCon.
It's Heroes Con.
Well, see, that's the thing. If you go and try these different cons, and you're going to find your favorites eventually. You're going to find which ones you get the best deal, who's going to be there, where you have the most fun, the place that you want to go back again and say, hey, I had such a great time. I want to go back again here. I think has everything that I'm looking for, or have a good chance to go there just to have fun. And that's the reason why I want to try all these different cons, again, just to keep going and have fun.
According to Southern Comic Geek right here, he said he was talking to Jim Steranko, I assume at some convention, and he was told by Steranko that Heroes Con was the one you need to go to.
It looks the best.
A better endorsement is there.
Now, where's Heroes Con? Which state is that?
That's in Charlotte, North Carolina.
So that's the one in Charlotte.
Yeah, that's the one in Charlotte. Charlotte is actually really close to the Tennessee border. Okay. So the way I would drive up it, it's a little bit shorter than the drive to Orlando. So I would be able to make that one no problem either.
How many hours?
For me, between 3 and 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Orlando's definitely 4 and maybe some change.
It took me about 7 hours to drive.
To me, it'll be about 7 to 8. BLC, look at their lineup from last year, and you're going to see that's the creators. Is ridiculous.
But that's the one I think I'm going to try to hit, the one in Charlotte, because like you were saying, I'm trying to wiggle it out because my wife's sister lives in Charlotte, so I'm trying to plan a trip. So
I only got to worry about me, baby.
And like you do what you got to do. I gotta take care of business.
It's mid-June. I think it's like around June 15, 16, around that time. Yeah,
I might go.
I go to my local convention every year because it's the local convention. I mean, you'd be stupid to not, unless it's just a horrible one, and it's not. It's actually pretty decent. And then I go to one other con, and I make that one the big one. So I have to pick and choose every year. So far, it's been Dragon Con every year.
Okay.
It'll be Dragon Con this year, then MegaCon, unless we can convince people to try for Heroes Con.
Well, there are a lot of YouTubers that do go. I just can't remember. God, what are their names?
I don't know of any in our community that made it known.
Reaper Tate goes there. Luther Manning. There's a few more that go, but I want to try to make it. The thing about MegaCon, man, it's not even about the books because I've only gone once. It was last year, and they had a lot of books. Okay. We found a lot of good deals. So it's who that? What's up? Who that? Here, MegaCon's actually very good for that, but not to the point where Heroes Con. HeroCon actually was started by a local comic book store that's in that area called Hero Comics or something, and they started it years ago, and it got big, man. So it's just the focus on Heroes Con for comics. It just seems like it's better and greater than all the other ones. What's up, Matt? Yeah. Same in June.
Basically, every year that I've looked at their list,
it's amazing.
Like, I should have went there.
Yeah, amazing list.
I'm looking at my schedule, see if I'm off for June.
But yeah, and yes, I am in Bama.
I am off. I might do it, man. I might hit Heroes Con. Dude,
it might be worth your while. It might be worth your while, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta check it out, man. Like I said,
I think it's one of the southernmost cons that Neil Adams actually will go to, or Steranko. I almost never see them at the southern conventions, except for maybe one or two. Most of the time, they're in the big ones on the East Coast or the West Coast or in the northern states.
Neil Adams usually makes it down here to Miami for a SuperCon, and Steranko was there a couple of years back, and I really wasn't into the SIG and all that, so I kind of missed my shot with Steranko, but I got to stand next to him real close. He was like in his place, and I was like, dude, this guy looks so suave.
Dude,
man.
J Hood Creative. Guy's been driving and pulled off just to say, I've been to cons for 30 years.
Yeah, dude. That's the best.
Yes, Patrick, I am going to Dragon Con this year.
Matt, does he want to go next year? Huh? Yeah. So the first time I tried to get Steranko's signature was at Big Apple, and he was a no-show.
Oh wow.
Okay. Then I tried to hit another con up north. I think he was in Connecticut or something like that, but I couldn't make it there. All right, but he did show up at Baltimore, and I finally nailed him, and I got my books and everything. And he dressed up just like in his picture, in the suit with the glasses and everything. Yeah. And he's such a polite guy. My goodness, he'll shake your hand, talk to you, and everything. He makes fun of Neil Adams all the time.
Hey, he's got it's not just the suit, dude. He's got the double-breasted, right? Nobody wears double-breasted no more.
He had the suit, the picture. He had the picture with the suit, with the glasses and everything. And he's so short.
The hair.
He had the hair, and he's short. I'm like 6'1", and he's short. And I'm looking at him, looking down. I'm like, wow, he's a short guy. But he's such a great guy, man. Let me tell you. Happy to talk to you and everything, this, that, everything. And it was a pleasure to meet him, man. I got my book signed. I still didn't get my books back yet. Still waiting for CGC from Baltimore to see what my grades are, but eventually I'll get them. But, again, I'm just trying to get some signs because I don't have signed books. I should have been doing this years ago. All the great Kirby, gone already, and I blew the opportunity. So I decided, you know what? I got these books. I had them for like 20 years in boxes and everything. I said, why not get them signed? So I got Chris Claremont, and I got this, and I got a couple people here and there. So I'm just starting to collect, from what I can, just to spice it up a little bit, certain books.
But I do the same thing when I travel, man. I try to hit up different shops. Yeah. I love hitting up different shops everywhere I go. I got to pick up that.
It's incredible, but the lines for signatures these days is crazy, because the first signed book I ever had was at Big Apple Con. This was around Hush from Batman came out. Jim Lee was signing books. He didn't charge a dime. He didn't charge nothing. Two
Nice.
books or two items, I should say, because he would sign whatever you want for free. That's how it was back then. Remember, this was years ago. Now to get an autograph from him, you got to pay like $50, you know. So the time has changed where I could have got all this stuff back then, some great artists back then for free and having in my collection, and I didn't. I did not do it, and I regret it now. Kick myself in the butt for not doing it. Now I'm paying the price for it, but but it's still fun because I do it as a collector. I do it for my PC.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah,
So
you saw
he's got 8 cons on the calendar from now till end of June.
that's nuts.
What? I hope you mean that exist and not you're going to.
Or they local cons.
Or
Or
you mean they're actually going to 8 cons between now and June?
that's a lot of cons.
Keep going, dude. Because he's saying I've got 8 cons.
I didn't know there was one in Tupelo.
Is Jake's Kingdom? Are you going to Heroes Con? Because I see a lot of people saying Heroes Con. They all know the date. I wonder if all these people are going, because that just makes it more exciting for me if I do decide to go this year to meet all these people, not just the con.
Yeah.
I just love hanging out and talking, meeting up with everybody for the first time and talking is like it's got.
Oh man,
I got to do Florida. I can tell you right now, one day I got to do Florida. There's so many Floridians that on there, and I got to meet. There's so many of you guys.
I think this year MegaCon's the con, dude.
Yeah.
I'm counting the days. MegaCon, there's gonna be so many. I'm going to that con. I got a couple of books I'm looking for. Nothing crazy. It's just about meeting everybody, man. I cannot wait to meet everybody. Everybody, man. There's gonna be so many people. It's gonna be so good. We're gonna be like a little gang. All YouTube comic YouTubers. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, man. It's just amazing, when I go to these cons and I just bump into people and I'm like just talking, hanging out, and I'm like, all right, I'm supposed to be for the con too, and I'm not even paying attention, looking for books and nothing. I'm just like, not talking or anything. And that's why you got to go 3 days, because you got to spend time talking to everybody, hanging out, taking pictures, and then going shopping and hanging out, getting signatures and shopping, getting books, and oh my god, it's just so much fun.
I've never gone more than 1 day to a con, and before I was on YouTube, I've never gone more than 1 day. So before I was on YouTube, I would go with my wife, my daughter, my boys, the family. We were there maybe 3 hours, and we were out of there, right?
What?
So that was back then. That was back then. Now I've gone to cons, but it's only a day. I'm going to make a con all 4 days, dude, and I don't think it's gonna be enough, bro. I wish that con would be like 10 days just to hang out, dude. I can't wait. I can't.
Dude, I have never done that. If a con is 2 days, 3 days, or 4 days, I'm there for every day, and I stay as long as I can. Like if I got to go to the car or leave to eat, I come back. I'm there probably 6 or 7 hours each of the days.
I've never, man. Now since when I went to MegaCon last year, we spent the whole day. And the couple of cons I've gone to, I went to Tampa Con, I went to SuperCon. We stayed the whole day because it was me, 90, Steve Whiting. It was the whole Javi, Jet. It was just us, right? Sean. But it was only 1 day. So now, bro, we're going to go all 4 days. Dude, yeah. Oh, my God. I can't wait, dude. Just to hang out.
It's I try to go to cons, but again, because of my work schedule, sometimes I can only go 1 day, I have to work. But I believe Baltimore was actually my first time that I had the whole weekend. I went Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I had a great time each day I was there. I didn't spend the whole day in there. I mean, I was in there for hours, but then I went out with the wife. We went all out to the pier. We went to get something to eat. Then I went back to the con again. Spend a couple more hours there, and then we went out to dinner and this, that, and because I knew I was going to come back the next day. I had a 3-day pass. So the next day I got up and early because I had the VIP early entrance, got up, waited on line, got in there, did what I had to do while my wife took her time with my grandkid. She had her regular tickets for the 3 days, so she'll just meet me in there while I was running around, do what I got to do for a couple hours. And like I said, she had a great time taking photos with my grandson with all these cosplay people and then like I said, he had a great time. I posted them on IG, the pictures and stuff, and I mean, it was just a ball. I mean, just everything.
BLC, Matt sent you a text.
Matt, oh, he sent
Yeah.
it to the phone. Oh.
Yeah, he says he sent you a text. Did you get my text?
Oh, is he talking about the deceased book?
I don't know. He
I
just
believe
said.
I got that one. I believe I got that one. Let me just double check.
Hey, Will, you asked a question earlier. How many issues are in the other run he's collecting? Which, what was
Yeah,
that
Heroes
other?
in Crisis. Is it another 100
How much
or
is
is it
that?
like 6 or 12?
What's up, Murph?
BLC.
Yeah. He's talking about the.
Oh, it was a few days ago. Okay.
Yeah, it's the one he sent me, right? It's the deceased book. Yeah, I got that one, Matt. Thank you. I got so many people showing me, hey, you got this deceased book. Again, sometimes it takes me a while to remember what I have, and I got books coming in left and right. So,
How many issues are in that Heroes? What is it called? Heroes
in Crisis.
Hold on. Yeah, that's another run that I'm doing. And there's a lot of second printing books that came out in that I don't have. That's a 9-book series. That's only 29 books. And I got 23 out of 29.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah, most of them are like second printing books that I'm missing. There is 4 covers in that one too. And I believe I have one of them signed already, or what you call signed and graded. Oh, it's a Matina book.
Okay.
It's the foil cover. Harley's on the cover. Silver Foil Convention, and I have a Matina signed on it. Excuse me.
You know who's Bueller and Sam and Robert G? They're all coming up MegaCon too.
Oh man, that's probably the year to go then.
Yeah, they're staying over. They're staying over Steve Whiting's house. So.
Oh wow, damn. When is that con?
April 16th through the 19th.
April 16th. I wonder if I'm off. Let me see. So I got my schedule, my work on my phone.
Yeah, Patrick, he's there every year.
What you said, 16 to 19?
Yeah.
I'm actually off 17, 18, 19. But it's only 3 days, so I can't drive. I have to be like a vacation week for me to go.
Right.
Because I have to be off those 3 days, so this way I can come back.
Yeah.
Patrick Wall says, what's the count with the deceased books now? 92? With what I didn't count the ones I got now, so probably like 95. Patrick Wall, will Peter David is going to Dragon Con?
Peter David, he's very nice also, man.
Yeah, he is a great guy.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
K King says, everyone going to Orlando this year? I believe so. I think that's the con to go to this year.
Yeah, I think this year it's MegaCon.
Yeah.
Apparently everyone but me.
I think for me last year was Baltimore Con. Baltimore Con, that's why I think I met the most people. I met the whole Comic Corps, and like I said, Otto, Nemesis Prime, Erod was there too. JB.
Discovery, right? You met Discovery, wasn't he there?
I met JB for the first time. JB's got to lay off the sauce.
He's coming to MegaCon too, man.
Yeah, he had a hangover. I think he learned his lesson. I hope, this time around. Because he was not in great shape when I saw him on Saturday. He had that face like, oh boy. Oh man. Yeah, so again, wow. I think it's con fever, man. Everybody's doing the cons, this and everything. I just can't wait.
I think it's the electricity is more about meeting everybody, man. It just seems that way. It's just just the love, dude. Just meeting everybody, hanging out with everybody. People you only know, on a screen, and now you're seeing them in the flesh.
Yep.
It's
East Coast. We after the con, we all went like for dinner, like after the con, and it was the whole New York Warriors were there, right? AG Surfer, Chalua, Amazing Murph, me. We were all at a big table. We were Buffalo
you guys
Wild.
posted pictures, right? Did you guys post some pictures? I think I saw them.
They had the pictures. Yeah, they posted it. I didn't take any, but yeah, we had a great time after that. And but this year that was only one day. That was like one night. And for this year, I'm going the whole weekend, so it should be a lot of fun. So again, I can't wait to meet all the guys again. And again, it's just you're there to meet everybody, but then you go out there hunting. You're diving into those boxes. You're getting those cigs. You're buying this. You're buying that, and everything.
Yeah, you want to have you got to show the books that you're getting. Everybody wants to show their little bragging rights.
Oh yeah, what you get? Oh, well, look at this, man. Look what. Oh man, I don't know, but Erod 212, man, he has, I don't know if you call it luck, but he has, man, I seen him showing me books at cons and everything, and he gets the books that I'm collecting and everything, and he gets them in great shape and that. But when I go into looking for books, I can't find nothing. I can't find something in decent shape.
Did you see his haul yesterday? That was crazy.
Yeah, I got on the show a little. I was supposed to be on the show, and I got on a little later at the end. But
yeah, his books are like
Nemesis says, Baltimore's great, man. Yeah, it was awesome, man. I met so many people. We had a great time. But what was that? I met Very Gary at East Coast for the first time. He had a booth there, so I met him. So again, it's just like so many people. And sometimes I just miss some people that were at the cons.
I have been summoned.
You've been summoned
at Discovery Bay.
You've been requested.
It's been great talking with you, BLC. That's a great unboxing.
This was a lot of fun, man. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. We'll see you later.
Yeah, man. Maybe one day when you go to Heroes Con, maybe we'll meet up.
Yeah.
Nice talking last time. We'll put on replay.
See ya.
You maybe decide to go this year. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he decides to go Heroes Con. I'm gonna try to make it maybe this year if I can.
I am, but I'm gonna try. Like I said, I'm gonna try to finagle it with the wife. So
yeah, that's gotta be awesome, man. But again, man, this is we had so much great, man. I can't believe we went an hour and a half.
Shit.
Yeah, I was live for an hour and a half now. It's like unbelievable, man. And I just did an unboxing. And I went through the books real fast. Again, this is what happens when you hang out the Cat Slayer, man, have a conversation, a good time, and it just rolls with it. And I appreciate everybody hanging out with us. I still have 14 people watching. Wow. So you got anything else going on? So you got to tell the people? You got to be on the show or anything? Hold on. Oops.
Today I did my first show. I did like a new thing I'm doing. I usually don't go live by myself. So I did a new one. It's called, Afternoon Delight. That's going to be my new series during the day. Every once in a while, I'm going to pop that up. And tomorrow on my channel, I got Inquiring Minds. That's a show I do with Javi Conquistadors.
Okay.
And we interview a different person out of the community every week, and we get to know that person. It's a focus on them. And that's tomorrow on my channel at 9.
And who that's going to be in Orlando too?
Yeah, man. I think he's going down there for his vacation with his family. I think he should be there soon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to be there in Orlando now? He's going to be there for the con?
Yeah, he's going to Orlando now towards the end of February or something.
Oh, yeah. The weather's better down there than up here. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, he's not going to make it. Wasn't, man, I went this weekend, dude. It wasn't that bad. It was.
Yeah, it's well, I'm in PA, so it's been cloudy and then sun and cloud.
Yeah, it was cloudy and raining and all that, but I think it was like in the 40s, 50s. Yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
No, it wasn't. The cold weather, no. It's just we're not getting too much sun. So so oh my goodness, so much. I have so much memories for these cons, man. I just can't wait to do another one and go to different ones and just try not to be in somewhere. But I would love to do Chicago. I've never been to Chicago, You know, that'd be great, man. I've been to Orlando again, but not to a con. I've been to Charlotte, but again, not to a con. But you know, I've been to Baltimore, but I went to a con for the first time, and that was fun. So, you know, just to go and meet people, and again, you know, I always keep my options open. I buy what I like. So
Exactly.
what I look for is whatever catches my eye. You know, so I collect a lot of different things. So, you know, even though right now I'm doing a deceased, but still, if I see an oldie and a goodie,
Of
you
course.
know, I grab it, you know. So
I keep my options open too. Like I told you, I went to two shops in Long Island because that's where my family stays, my wife's family. We went to Fourth World. It's in Islip, I
okay,
believe.
yeah,
And then I went to another place, Long Island Comics.
okay,
But I've gone to a lot, but I didn't find really nothing I was looking for. So you know what? I came home with no books, and that's okay too, man. You know.
yeah. They got a Midtown, and I usually go to a store in Queens, Royals Collectibles.
I haven't been to that one. I've been to Grasshopper. Have you been to Grasshopper?
No, I'm in the
It's in, oh my god, I forget. My niece lives up. It's like it's on Long Island, but it's like on the tip right before you jump over to Manhattan. That shop was nice. I want to go back to that shop. It's called Grasshopper Comics.
never heard.
I've been to Midtown. I've hit up all the shops in pretty much on Manhattan.
Yeah.
But
So Royal Collectibles, and then they got Bulletproof. That's in Brooklyn. You know, they got a lot of stuff there too. I mean, there's little stores in there. There's another one in Queens and Astoria.
there's a lot of stores there, though, man.
Yeah, but back then in the 70s, when I grew up as a kid,
Mhm.
you know, you could have caught a comic book anywhere in New York. You could have
Really?
you could have went into a pharmacy. You could have went into a train station. You could have went to a newsstand. You wherever you went, there was a comic book.
Yeah, of
In
course.
a grocery store, they had the spinner rack. They had everything.
I was in even down here. We would drive our bikes to this little bodega. That dude, I mean, it's tiny,
Yeah,
but they had a spinner rack. They had a spinner rack.
exactly. That's how it was back then. You could have got a comic book anywhere, man. Now,
You got to go to a specific store. You ain't getting it.
and a lot of stores are not there no more. They either go out of business, they close, and you know, you gotta go to certain ones. And now you got the internet. Now you got the internet highway. Now you buy books from everywhere, Florida, Texas. You know, you buy it from all over the place. So
It's a whole different game. It's a whole different game.
Mike Collector says you live in PA. Yes, I do. Here, Mike the Collector says he's in PA too. I'm in the Poconos area. Mike. That's where I'm at. I'm in the Poconos area, which is the northeast corner. I'm about 2-hour drive to Philly, south. So yeah, 2 hours either way. 2 hours if I go south, I hit Philly. 2 hours if I go east, I'm in New York.
Nice.
Yeah, so it ain't too far. So when I go to Jersey Con, which is on the Jersey side, which is good, you know, I just hop skip. I'm in Jersey, but it's on the other side, but still about an hour and a half, you know, to get to that con. But yeah. So I don't know where Mike is. He says he's in PA, I believe. You know, the stores in over here, they're really, really small, man. You know, you gotta go to the big city like in PA to find the LCS. I have small ones. You know, you get the stuff coming out, the new ones, but if you're looking for the long boxes,
Yeah.
ain't the place. This is
We got some good stores down here, so I'm not complaining.
now. Wait, you're in Orlando or you're
No. I'm in Miami. Hialeah is actually a suburb of Miami. I'm like 20. I'm not in Hialeah either. That's where I grew up.
okay.
I'm about 10 minutes away from Hialeah, north of Hialeah.
Okay.
And Hialeah is 20 minutes from South Beach. Let's just put it like that.
Okay.
It's 20 to 25. Depends on the time of day you go.
Right.
It's about 30 minutes to 40 minutes.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at. And we got a lot of good stores. So I'm in a good spot because I'm right next to the expressway. And dude, I could hit Broward, which is the county up north from us. And there's some great stores there. And then we got a lot of good stores, dude.
Right.
We got a lot of good stores. So I am not complaining at all.
Yeah, I've been to Miami once. But I've been to Fort Lauderdale because I took cruise ship and I went to the Bahamas and stuff. And of course, I've been to Orlando, West Palm Beach area, and but most of the north part. I haven't been like down south part. but I've been up in that area. But you know, again, for me, Florida is like for vacation, hang out, but I cannot deal with the heat and the constant bases and the hurricanes. I love my
Dude,
season.
it ain't that bad, dude. We got good air. We got air. The only thing that sucks about Florida is if your air conditioner goes out.
Yeah.
If your air conditioner goes out, dude, you got You want to talk problems? You got problems.
See,
But
I got the opposite problem here because when summer hits here, I don't even turn my AC on. I just open my window and put a fan, and that's it.
dude, you can't live like that here.
Cool. Unless it's really muggy and thick and there's no breeze, then I have to turn the air because there's nothing. But still, you know, on a regular basis on a summer night, open up the window, put a fan in the window, and
That shit ain't
cool air right in the house.
No, that ain't happening here, dude. If pretty much from the mid-April to probably mid-November, you're not opening up your windows, dude, because it's just pure humidity and heat and all that. Like right now, it's really nice, but see, I couldn't live in New York, man. I just couldn't, dude. It's not a nice place to visit. You know what? It's all good, bro. It's like that. Everybody feels the same way. It's nice to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there.
But summer and spring is beautiful here. Like I said, it's not too hot. Everybody in New York come out here for vacation because it's so nice and the temperature is great. It's a 10-degree difference. And I'm up in the mountain.
Hey, wait up, bro. Wait up. Okay. Just give me one. I'm gonna settle this argument right now, though. You do not hear Floridians retiring and going up to New York, but damn straight you hear New Yorkers retiring and coming down here. This is like little New York down here. So don't.
No. Let me just add to that. It says most of the people that in my area that live here are all New Yorkers. I'm telling you right now.
Right.
People at every business I go to, at one point they came from New York. Everybody here, when I see the people, I taking the bus to New York to go to work. Everybody on there was at one point from New York, and they moved out there to move here to live here. So this is like little New York over here too. Everybody out here is from New York. I went to Delhi, the guys from New York. Everybody went to Sears, guys from New York. That's how it is. Everybody from here. I'm still waiting to meet somebody who was actually born here. You know, because everybody that I keep meeting is either from New York at this point.
Bro, go to a Dolphin game. When they play the Jets, dude, that's almost an away game. They play the Giants, that's like an away game. They play the Patriots, that's almost an away. It's split down the middle, dude. It's so many people from the up north that come down here. It's just nuts.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Football, I can't say that. I think football, they really dominate that team here. But when it comes to baseball, you see a lot of Met fans in Philly Veterans Stadium at the game. There's a lot of Met fans that go there. So, you know, it is what it is. I see 9 people left. I know my wife's home. She's probably waiting for me to.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
But, you know, thank you for coming down, man. I had a great time. We got to do this again.
Yeah, it's been too long. We should have done this a long time ago.
Oh, we should have got, Obama, man. You know, we got to get together. And it's funny. But I'm telling you, one day I will go hit Florida MegaCon.
I believe it.
Yeah, but next year. And I hope a lot of you guys, because you guys probably do in MegaCon, so I definitely gonna probably hit you. But again, it goes by my work schedule. If I'm off, then I would go. If I'm not off, then I can't make it because it's kind of hard to juggle my job thing. So it's like it has to land on the day that I'm off.
Gotcha.
And, you know, even for the cons by me up here, I sometimes can't even go to my con because I'm working. You know, it has to be lucky that it lands, you know, on the time that I'm off. But I thank everybody, man. I thank Hilaire, man. Chad RCG, Big Will for coming down, hanging out with me here at the Cat's Lair. Had a great time. I hope everybody have a nice, blessed day and night. And keep comic book hunting. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you guys don't know, I'm also on IG, BLC646. Hit me up there. I'm about 9 views away from 1,000K on my last auction video. So if you guys haven't watched that, go watch it, man. So maybe I can get over 1,000 on that. And I'm about 8 likes away from 100. I already broke a record, 90 likes on that video. So I thank everybody. I think Mike says he's towards State College, Pennsylvania. You know, if you ever, again, anytime anybody wants to get on live, man, the door's open. Just let me know. I'll send you a link. You can always come out and hang out at the Cat's Lair. If you want to do an auction, again, just hit me up because I had brand new people, first timers coming on my auction. Had a great time. And if Sean Rich is still out there, hit me up on IG. I got those books that came in. We'll talk. And I think everybody have a good night.
Peace.